Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Quan Jones with the tackle on that play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Come on, ready.
Hubbard quick on the draw. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Willie Cooker with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Set, ready. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Trying setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Red, 38. Ready?
Young back to it after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick 6 never happened.
Let's go. Blue, 30. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Connecting on the slant. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
To the air yet again. Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Hand off out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. Has room into the secondary. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 1-point game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kit. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
There we go.
And in motion, out of the slot. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Oh, we've got a collision in the backfield, Brock. That football's out. And the Panthers get to that one.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
On the ready.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
10 cycles. Yellow. 43. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. He's got it near the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Spike. Set. Ready. Black. Set.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Down. Set. Go.
Hubbard has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Ready up.
They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Young working from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Come on. Hut.
They'll run for it. Hubbard. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers parlay the turnover into a lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott connects on the crosser. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Now That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. One quarter away so far. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And they bring him down around the 34.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Prescott to throw once more. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32.
We're going to 54 wide. Yeah, here we go. I check wide. 26.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Prescott here from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds his man over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
To this day, I could still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Another throw for Prescott. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47.
Now it's Prescott again. That's incomplete on second down. Trying to find his tight end. And now it'll be third and goal.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal. Dak throwing again. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we 22 needle. 33, yellow. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Ready. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Cut out left. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up fourth and short. Carolina in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. That'll be the first and more. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. All right.
First down. Here's Dak. Throwing the out route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Throwing on first is Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Yeah, here we go. Right there,
From the gun is Prescott. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. Blue gets the handoff, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. We've set it downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10, Prescott. That's him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Drops this underneath, it's Blue. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You just gotta love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here we go, 46.
Throwing again, Prescott. That one's complete over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go, 47. Yeah!
Dak now from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. They are throwing it again. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. So he gained 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Hut.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, break.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey, 47. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Yeah, here we go. Right there. Wide in. 26.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. That stop made by Derek Brown.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Yeah. Here we go. Wide in. 26.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
46, 46. 46.
Dak to the air here. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. All right, hey, here we go, 47. Here we go, count. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. All right, hey.
Back to the air, Prescott. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
For another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Dak throwing again. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Pickens motioning left. They give on 2nd here to Blue. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go. All right, hey. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott to throw. This one's caught. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is ETN. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Down. 10, putt.
Now Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready?
3rd and long, they're gonna throw. All the left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready? Hut, hut.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now, they need 7.
Let's ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Come on, set. Ready.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's McMillan. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, Young throwing. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready, ready. Hut.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Set.
Young to throw it. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. Set.
They're going for it, Young. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the 1st.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Ready?
Pass out quickly till you get. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Running back motions right. Dak off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Man in motion here. Handoff running left. It's Blue. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. 45. White. Ready?
Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set. Hut. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's in trouble now, and the ball is out. The Cowboys scoop it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
On the give, it's Blue. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go next. Ready.
Roberts gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Moving quickly, try to get set again.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, ready?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Hut.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready. Set, go.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Dak. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Hey, 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That heater's going to fall to the turf. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Aubrey puts it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
52 blaster.
Panthers, 1st down.
1st down, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here.
Panthers, 1st down.
Drill, 52.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shovel, 38.
Young on 1st and 10. Cut at the 10-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Shot, 17.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Again, it's Young. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point.
Fitzgerald on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
Cowboys 38, Panthers 28.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They'll start the drive with blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
To the air on 3rd and long. On screen here to Blue. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Yeah, here we go.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Cowboys on their way to their 3rd win of the year. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's tackled for no gain. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Yeah! Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. That's Pickens with a catch outright. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Yeah, here we go.
Up the middle, Blue. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Aubrey puts it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
On the return, this is ETN. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Spike 60. Steal. Black. Spike. White. Hut.
Young to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Got it.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down.
Come on, set. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Slice blue. Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
To throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football. And our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL.